One of the features that we're most excited about for players is something they've been asking for a long time, and that's the Coach Tracker feature. If I click on my account as a player and go to my player page, you'll notice that one of the tabs here is the Coach Tracker. Now, keep in mind at the time that this video is being made is before the launch of the site, and so coaches are not on the new site looking at players. It's also important they're not looking at players yet because it's before the site launch. But it's also important to know that any views of your profile from the existing Fast Pitch Scouting Report site or showcase views or video views or profile views, none of those will accumulate and move over to the new site. So every single player that goes to the new site is starting with 0 coach views, 0 showcase views. So it's important we look at your coach tracker the first time. There's probably not going to be any views on it because you haven't sent anybody to your new scouting report yet. So if I click on the coach tracker, you'll notice on Bella's report, you'll see that Scout Softball has looked at her profile. They've looked at her watch list. The 3 different options here as you look at your watch list, as you look at your coach tracker, are going to be a coach can view your profile. It will give you the school's name. Here we use the Scout Softball account to build our watch list for the 2013 All-American games and some of our national showcase games. So we make sure that we're reviewing players all the time, and those views actually show up on your coach tracker as well under Scout Softball. On college coaches, you're going to see that they're going to fit in to NCAA Division 1, 2, or 3, NJCAA Division 1, 2, or 3, NAIA, and those are the different levels they can be at. It'll talk about the level of play they're at, their classification, and their conference when you look at them on your coach tracker. It will give the school's name, their classification, and it will give a note such as viewed your profile on 5/25/2013. The 3 different things they can do are view your profile, they can watch your video, or they can look at your showcase. Those are the different views that they have. Another function that they have is to add you to a watch list. A watch list is a categorized list of players that coaches are interested in, and so we'll notify you if you get added to a coach's watch list. That kind of helps you understand that maybe there's interest there, or you're a player that's being passed along to the head coach from an assistant coach at some point. There's no direct communication there from the college coach, so it is legal to have that information. But your profile view is when a coach will look at your actual profile, as we're doing here, the same thing that they would see. A video view would be when they click on your personal skills video, your premium skills video at any point. It'll track that for you so you know who's actually viewed your profile, who's actually watched your video. The other thing it will do, it will actually track who's viewed a showcase. And so the purpose of our showcase events are to keep you from traveling all over the place and to keep coaches from traveling all over the place so that we bring the showcase to the coach, all the highlights that they would have seen if they attended normally. And so every time a coach stops by to watch a showcase on the new Scout Softball website when they're locked in, it will track that so you know who would have had exposure to you and likewise who you had exposure to as a softball player. So the coach tracker will update as soon as a coach goes to your site. The one thing it doesn't do is track multiple views so that if a coach has looked at your page 10 different times in a day, we don't give you that information because a lot of players are going to have so many views on their page that it's going to be very convoluted and it's going to be very tough to look at. So keep in mind the coach tracker will track 1 view a day. It will track if a coach watched you in a showcase, the premium video, or if they viewed your profile, or if they added you to your watch list, but it will not add these things on the same day. So if a coach views your video twice in a day, it's not going to tell you they did that twice. It'll tell you each time they did it in a 24-hour period. That's the coach tracker feature.